Hello everyone. So today I'm gonna work on how to add these different weapons to character. So here, as you can see, now I have collected 3 different weapons, and if I go to the swords, here you can see this weapon. This is called Glimmer, and this is Fencer, and this is the regular sword we already had. So we can equip those swords to the character like this and use anything we like. So today we will focus on how to add these additional weapons to the character, and we can use them in the level. Alright, so we will see how to create blueprints for these custom weapons and how to create collectible abilities for each of those weapons and how to make them appear in our inventory. And before we get started, I'd like to remind you, you can download the project files of this project and all other thousands of projects I have done from the Patreon page. Once you become a member, you can download anything without any limits, so feel free to check it out. And this is a part of this action RPG with gameplay ability system series. You can watch all other episodes as well. I'll leave the link to the full playlist in the description. Alright, let's get back to today's tutorial. Okay, so the first step is I have imported some new weapons, and I'm going to use these blades. So these are from Infinity Blade weapons pack, and here I want to use this blade Glimmer, this one, and well, what else, and this Fencer, these weapons. Okay, so these are the ones I'm going to use for as new weapons. So first let me go to BP weapons, and these are one-handed blades. So I'm gonna create a BP sword child, and I'll call it BP sword Glimmer. And if I go here, so before I replace this mesh, here you can see there is some offset to this weapon like this. The reason it is implemented this way is because when we attach the blade like this, when we keep some offset like this, when this blade is in the hand of the character, it matches the hand position, attached socket and the blade properly. So that's why there is this offset. So but this offset coming directly from the mesh itself. So if I simply replace the mesh, this offset will not be there. So therefore what I'm going to do is, here let me manually add this blade Glimmer, and so it's also a bit bigger, but that's fine. I'll match its offset first. So first it has to rotate. Oh, sorry, this shouldn't be a child, it should be directly under the road. Now okay, right, is it enough? Let's go to the front view as well. Right, perspective, is it Okay, it matches now. All right, now I can actually replace this mesh. This is just to identify the offset and rotation and location offsets. So let me go to the parent, and here I'll rename this component scale mesh sort. It's better. Alright, now I'll reassign this glimmer mesh as the sort, and you can see there is the offset. So from this previously set rotation and location offsets, I'll attach them back. I'll set them back for the original mesh. Okay, all right, now we don't need this anymore. Let me remove that. Right, and the next step. So now we have the glimmer, and for now I don't want to change much here, but maybe just for this trail effects, instead of this color, I maybe change to white because it matches the maybe a bit blue here. That would match this blade. Okay. Right, now how do we make this mesh collected by the player? So in the current way that I have implemented collectibles, I have to create a child class of the collectible blueprint and assign the collected mesh. So if I go to here, this collectible sword, this is the parent, and this collectible great sword, this is a child of collectible sword parent. So here what I have done is I have overridden the item tag and the collect great sword ability as the ability class. So anyway I would need to create an ability class. So first let's do that. Let's go to abilities under sword. I have GA collect sword. Now this is a child of GA and the great sword collect ability. This is a child of GA collect sword. Okay, so I think it would be better if let's create a GA collect sword child class. Then I'll name it GA collect sword glimmer, and go here. I'll change this collectible actor class to BP sword glimmer, and for now I don't need to change any of these things, but later on we need to customize each properties of the we may need to customize properties and other attributes of the different weapons. This one we need to change the icon. So for now I only have this icon, and actually I have made a change to this because here we have a bit of a transparent part, so I have changed that in my drive and I filled that so that we don't need to worry about keeping this part of the icon transparent for the weapons as well. Now I have also created icons for the fencer and glimmer. Let me import them as well. You can do that using whatever the graphics software you are familiar with. I have used Photoshop. So here, this is the icon for glimmer, and I'm gonna use it for the collect sword glimmer icon, right? And Okay, now this part is done. The other thing here is now we need to create a collectible class, but now that I think about is creating a separate collectible class for each item may not be the ideal way to go about this. So here, let's do this. I'll make this visible public so that I can change the collectible class here, ability class here. Okay, but the problem is this mesh. This is just a mesh that I have manually attached. So I'll make this hidden in game, and this already does not have any collision, so this should be just a placeholder. But in the begin play, I'll spawn this the actor that we are going to collect through this blueprint. So get ability, get defaults, and here we can access collectible actor class. So spawn actor from class, and here do we have any offset? Yes, we do. Okay, let's get world transform, and use it directly here. Here I'll change this to try to adjust but always spawn, or maybe always spawning no collisions. Right, now when I start the game, here instead of this, now let me delete this, we don't need them. Let me duplicate. Instead of this, I'll change 𝐂𝐚𝐭𝐫𝐨𝐧. Now when I play, you see here we have a glimmer visible. Okay, so but here we have collectible sword, this item tag. So I want to get rid of this. Here we are using it like this. So maybe here also we can get the ability class, get class defaults, and we can access collectible actor. Here also we can get defaults, and here we can get the tag. So this tag and this tag is same, so has matching here, as all matching gameplay tags. Can we connect it? Yeah, let's use this instead. Okay, do we have any other references of this? We don't. Good. Right. Now I done connected. Okay, now we just need to change for each of this actor. We only need to change this ability class. Great. So now let's see. Collected this. Oh, here we have a problem. Even though we have collected, this mesh remains in the world. That's because we created this spawned actor. Let's promote this to a variable. Let's call it spawned actor. And when we collect the weapon. Let's set lifespan of this as well. Actually, can I connect two here? Yeah, you can. Okay, so we don't need this. Let's see. Now we should be able to get rid of that. Yeah. Alright. Now if I go here, now see we have three weapons. Great sword already equipped, and the glimmer here, and the short sword, the basic sword we already had. Alright, great. Now just like this, I'll create here sword glimmer. Let me duplicate this. I'll create a fencer as well, and from blueprint here I'll change the mesh to fencer. For some reason it doesn't update here, but if I close and open, it should, yeah, it's updated. Okay, and but we still need to create a collectible class. Collect sword fencer. Change the icon to fencer, and baby sword fencer. Right, now here this one I'll change to collect sword fencer. Okay, all right, all of them are collected. Right, here now we have the great sword. We can switch to glimmer or the fencer or the short sword. I'll choose the glimmer and go back to the level. See, we have the glimmer now. You can see the white trail that I changed. Okay, let me use this and attack some enemies. It works just like the previous weapon we had. Okay, one more thing here. If I hold and we had implemented a feature to highlight the weapon, that is not here anymore, because in the previous weapon we had a special parameter created. Let me show that as well. PP sword here, blade. So we need to address that. How did I do that? See here, charge weapon, we change this color. But if I open the glimmer, it has only one. Material. Oh, it's a bit complicated. What is this? Well, it doesn't matter. Let me just create a emissive color here. What's the parameter name I have used here? Oh, charged color. So charged color. I'll use the same parameter so I don't have to worry about anything. And then this will not make any change because here, as you can see, emission is dark black. I think it would be better if I do the same thing to the main sword as well. Charged color. I'll make this black. Oh, it looks like I have done it for a purpose because it doesn't look very good. Okay, then it's fine. I'll leave it like that. And for the, oh wait, no, if I keep it like this, we will have to override the charge function for all new weapons. So no, despite how it looks, I'm gonna revert this back to black. Okay, right. And then because this is the default sword anyway, we may not need to use this anyway in the game. So now go back to sword. We can change the charge color to red, and then let's change it back to black. Right, charged color. Now we have the charged color for the glimmer. Make sure I have the same parameter, and glimmer, and the other one fencer. Also I'll add the same parameter, charged color. Let's see how it looks if I make it red. Okay, cool. We would see some change. Alright, collect them, equip the glimmer. Okay, it looks a bit too much, but maybe oh yeah, what if I just make it 1? Yeah, I think that's okay. Okay, now you may notice that if I already have the glimmer, I can't collect any of these swords. That's because in the collectible I have, oh, this is no longer used. Oh, we can get rid of this, but somewhere I have this check. So if I already have this tag on the character, we don't allow collecting it. But this is not working any longer because we have, with the same tag, we have multiple weapons. So even if the character already has the weapon as a weapon with the same tag, we need to add it to the inventory, and that actually already happens if I am correct. Let me check. Yeah, we already have those weapons, but only thing is they are not destroyed in the level. So I'll just do that. This may have some complications in the multiplayer mode because one character may be able to all weapons, but that is, we'll keep that problem for, we will address it separately. Right, now here, let me go, let's test this weapon for charging. Okay, alright, so that's all I want to do in this episode. later on we will see how to have different properties like damage amount and range and whatever the other properties, maybe some unique skills that are unique for different weapons, such as like random chances of things happening. So we will do those things, address those things in upcoming episodes. So thanks for watching. As always, updated project files will be available for download in the Patreon page. Link would be in the description below. And please do let me know if you encounter any issues, any bugs while following the series. I'll address them. Let me know them in the comments, and see you in the next episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Goodbye.